What is going on, everyone? My name is Under the Radar, and welcome to the final video of PPL D1 Season 3. Now, in the last episode, or video, I said that if Frank loses, I will be doing a relegation match. Frank ended up forfeiting his last, I think, 2 games. It might be just his last game, and somebody played his second to last. Frank didn't play like his last 3 games, so he ended up getting the forfeit for his final game, which, you know, he wasn't enjoying the format. Why force him to do it? I don't blame him. If I didn't like Pokemon that much, or I was getting out of it, I would feel the exact same way. So I don't blame him. I don't think he made a stupid choice. He did what was best for him, and I fully support that. So because Frank is a good friend of mine, I fully support his decision. However, because he did forfeit, that meant I did not have to play the playoff match. So realistically, I'm not happy with that. I'm not happy with basically given a free opportunity. I like to earn my opportunity or sink or swim on my own. As ungrateful as that sounds, I don't like the fact that I feel like I've been given a free opportunity to take on D1 again. I feel like I deserve to go down to D2. But it is what it is, you know. I'm not going to openly say, hey, pick me, I'll go down. I'm not going to sit here and do that in front of you guys, you know. I'm going to be open and honest with you. So that just means I have to kick ass next season in D1, which I'm very happy that I get to stay in D1. I'm ecstatic. But then I look at the fact that we have some newcomers coming into D1. I'm not going to spoil it because that is private information for VIP only. But we still have Sam, Shoddy, Shroom, we still have Jack, we still have, I'm not going to spoil the playoff match either, but we still have people like that 6-0'd me and 5-0'd me and beat my ass in the past season. It really, it's terrifying, to be honest with you. However, I don't feel like I deserve to be in D1, and at a moral perspective, I feel kind of crappy, but the fighter in me is like, you know, sometimes people get free opportunities, sometimes people get second chances. This is your second chance. Show them what you got. And that's how I'm going to try to look at this in a positive manner. And I'm going to come back and I'm going to kick ass. But let's go ahead and look at the league table. As you can see, I finished directly above the relegation match in 9th place at 12 points, 4-7, minus 16 differential. Realistically, my differential went to complete shit whenever I made the terrible prediction against Liam that you guys never saw. Basically, I had a Swords Dance Infernape. I was in against his Vaporeon. He had a Spiritomb in the back. Whenever you have a +2 Infernape in front of you and you have a Vaporeon sitting in front of you, you just went for Wish, more than likely you're going to either protect or go into something to take the close combat, because Flare Blitz won't kill the Vaporeon. So I kind of sort of had to make that prediction because I needed a big win, and he stayed in with Vaporeon, didn't protect, Flare Blitz did not kill, and he just got off a massive amount of damage with Scald, and that put my Infernape in a position to where it couldn't sweep him. So that's where that game went wrong, and the game with Shoddy went wrong when he had a Manaphy. So that's where that went wrong, basically. But, you know, 4 wins. I earned those 4 wins. I'm proud of those 4 wins. Except for the one against Shroom, I feel like I earned all of the wins that I got. The one against Sly, I feel like I played very well that game. The one against Stevo, I feel like I really played well that game. The one against Frank, I feel like I played immaculately that game. I feel like I predicted everything very, very well. There was one other win that I got that I can't think of off the top of my head. Let me go to the fixture list. Sly, Frank, Stevo. Oh, Shroom. There we go. Yeah, I feel like I didn't really earn the game against Shroom. I feel like I just kind of got that handed to me because of hacks. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm not really going to bother showing the Golden Pokeball Award because, well, what the hell. I'll show it. I don't really give a shit. I have nothing in the top 20. Reuniclus is like 23, I think. 21 is Reuniclus. That's the first thing I have. But Mega Lopunny going 15-1. That's showing it's the best Mega in the format. I've said that for God knows how long. T-Tar finishing at 15-7. That's actually really crazy. I'm kind of surprised. And Thunderous Therian finishing at 13-2. All of those differentials right there are absolutely insane. Megalopony only playing 8 games but getting 15 kills. That's averaging about 2 kills a game, which is insane. Overall, though, the Golden Pokeball Award just wasn't for me. The season wasn't for me. I played terribly. So let's go ahead and talk about my draft and how I think I can improve with the next season. So, in the very beginning, I drafted a lot of walls. That's not for me anymore. I can honestly tell you that. By the way, if you guys don't know, I joined another league. Draft is happening. Not happening again. And I think that I tried to center my offense around a very slow wall breaker and a very fast, frail Mon. And I think that really screwed me up. I had somewhat a bulky offense with Mega Manectric if you count Intimidate, but not even then really. And then Flygon. I had no bulky offense. It was either frail sweepers or slow wall breakers, and that's where I failed. I needed to get some like bulky offense, like what I had last season in PPL D2. I started to look back at PPL D2 a lot when I was going over how I want to record this game or this video. And looking back at it, I had things like Jirachi. Very offensive, can be very bulky, can be supporty, can be very versatile. I had Curum. Could be extremely bulky, could break through so many walls. I had things like Mega Houndoom, which was my frail sweeper. I had things like Gligar, which was kind of sort of a bulky pivot. And then I had my 2 main walls in Clefable and Milotic. And that's just the way my team supported itself. And then I had a support mon in Crobat, which could kind of be bulky offense as well. And then Electivire, which was also kind of like middling spear, some speed tier, somewhat bulky offense with an Assault Vest. So there was a plethora of things that I think I need to take away from how I succeeded in PPL D2 and bring it to how I want to be next season in the PPL, and just be bulky offense, a couple main walls. I don't need to have this unbreakable wall core every single week to where it's just crazy. That's how I was in other leagues. It worked out for me. It doesn't work out for me anymore, and I've come to realize that people were right. As much as it pains me to say, because I was really defensive in the beginning of the season to a couple of people, Ethan in particular, saying how just bad players lose to bulk. I still don't agree with that saying, because I've beaten many teams. Dan has won a championship with a bulky team. There's many things that bulk can do well. My playstyle has just evolved from it, and I've learned that. And I'm definitely going to try to improve on that next season. And I'm ultimately trying to come away this season with a positive attitude, saying that I just want to improve next season. So now that the team is done, let's look at the final team that I had. I had Garchomp. That is the main kind of idea that I want to put towards next season's draft. Garchomp, I used it as a bulky pivot, I used it as a Stealth Rocks hitter, I used it as a choice band user, I used it as a Scarfer, I used it, I believe 1 week I brought Sub Swords Dance. I might have just brought Sub against somebody, but I brought completely specially offensive against Shroom. I used this Mon so many different ways. It was bulky, it was offensive, and that's how I need to look at the rest of the Mons that I want to draft. The problem is I'm not used to using Mons like that, so it's going to be a little bit of an adjustment. That's why I'm making sure I'm doing an off-season league, so I can kind of sort of get my foot in the door, and that's also why I'm bringing back Wi-Fi battles, so I can kind of get a feel for Mons I like. Another thing that I got later on in the game was Rhydon and Electros. 2 very slow Mons, but they also hit very hard and have utility. Rhydon, for example, just with base 130 attack, it hits so hard, and then being able to set up Stealth Rocks, roar things out, shuffle things around, or be a setup sweeper, it could have been unpredictable depending on how I used it, or depending on if I drafted it early in the draft like I should have. Electros just being an overall bulky Mon, I brought it really speedy one time because it would outspeed a lot of walls, it would hit hard, it would outspeed a lot of uninvested offensive Mons because my team is generally very slow. They could run no speed and be fine. but I really like Electros, Rhydon, and Garchomp. I like the way they turn out for the team, and I really like the way Reuniclus worked for me all season. It was just a general good mon that I enjoyed. But Infernape, Azumarill, Amoonguss I enjoyed using. Alomomola I enjoyed using for the games that I used it. And Togetic. I can say I didn't really like them all that much. Togetic, it was a little give and take. It did what it needed to do, I guess. But Infernape, Azumarill, those are the two main ones that I could say I did not enjoy on my team whatsoever. I'll probably never draft them again just because I dislike them that much. But that is basically PPL D1 Season 3 in a quick wrap-up. I'm trying to look at this as a very positive way, a learning experience, and because that, I believe PPL D1 Season 3, I had 3 of LBA and PCC. PPL D, that was my 6th draft league. I'm pretty sure it was 6th. I'm like 99% positive it was my 6th draft league format. And I don't think I've had a worse season, so I'm trying to look at that compared to my other seasons, see what I did wrong, and come back next season and really try to learn from it and do basically what I did last season in D2. I had a lot more fun last season in D2, and I'm going to try to bring that to next season. You will not be seeing the Baltimore Braviaries next season in the PPL. It will be the Maryland Torterrapins because Baltimore Braviaries are bad luck. But that's basically that. Yeah. I will keep you guys updated when PPL is coming back. It won't just spring on you like it did this season with the draft analysis, but I will keep you guys updated on that when it's starting up again. It probably won't be until the GBA season is over because we have Sam in it, and I'm trying to think. I think that's it. Oh, and Tup. We have those two people in the GBA, and we didn't want them to conflict because, you know, we try to keep TBU and the GBA like on really good terms because we love everybody in them. Like personally, I can say that there's nobody that I really dislike. So we try to keep it on really good terms, and that's where we're trying to schedule our league around so they don't conflict each other. And the fact that the GBA is just starting up when the PPL ends, it seems like it was almost perfect timing. So we're really going to try to work with that. So I'll make sure that you guys are updated on that. The PGL, we are drafting currently. The first game is like June 10th. Maybe July 10th. It's July 10th. I'm like 95% sure. And the draft is happening right now. I'll probably get the draft analysis up sometime mid-November with 2 practice matches against somebody. And a whole PGL announcement thing on what it is will be going up next week on the channel, so keep an eye out for that. And yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, please make sure to leave a like down below. Leave a like, or leave a comment as to what mon you guys think I should try out. Whether it's in league format, in Wi-Fi battles, to see how I like it, because that will just really give me a good idea as to opening up my mind to different styles of play. I know some people they like Landorus Therian. I've never really used it. I'll try it more in Wi-Fi battles if you guys think I should, but overall, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.